It's nighttime, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of scared.
So I'm having a little problem.
Stop, I'm scared.
I know, this is actually scary.
Yo, see that?
Oh my god, something popped up for a second.
Nobody's here.
Yes! I
Oh my god!
told you! What is a Tesla see that I don't see? So is there just a ghost or what?
Bro, your Tesla sees dead people!
This strange phenomenon is happening to many TikTokers and influencers, and it's got everyone scratching their heads. Could this be proof of a supernatural dimension? Let's unravel the possible theories. Under the moonlit sky, a Tesla car creeps through a desolate graveyard at night, but something's not right. As it passes through the seemingly empty cemetery, the Tesla's screen eerily begins showing moving figures among the still tombstones.
Yes! I told you!
The only problem is, there is no one visible outside.
Bro, your Tesla sees dead people!
Dead people trying to rest, wondering what all the screaming is about, said one commenter. And while some were intrigued by the clip, okay, but the orb where the first ghost was? Referencing this little ball of light that moves in the screen as the car passes by the first figure, many even tagging their friends in the video, suggesting they experiment with this technological enigma for themselves. One person theorized it wasn't spiritual, but rather something physical. Crazy, because it's just detecting the bodies that are buried. While others pointed to a more non-frightening theory. You know there's a tombstone that looks like a person exactly where it detected the ghost. Car is picking up the large grave markers. And then, an alleged automotive UX designer joined the conversation, seeming to confirm the previous. The LiDAR detectors see those tombstones as obstructions that maybe could be human. The graphic visuals are very limited. Well, it wasn't an isolated incident, as more and more people have been reporting similar incidents after taking their Teslas out amongst the graves and mausoleums. And on an especially unsettling note, a popular location to Tesla ghost hunt is the home of The Conjuring. That's right. The Conjuring wasn't just any film. It was based on a true story, and the alleged haunted house exists in Rhode Island. The family that lived in this 18th century farmhouse alleged witnessing apparitions, strange noises, possessions, physical interference, and haunting over 1971 to 1980. In early November, TikToker Robbie Papora visited the graveyard near the Conjuring house in a viral video that's been viewed over 4 million times. The haunting video shows multiple figures appearing and disappearing.
What the is that? Oh, no. No.
Get in
There's so many. Oh my god.
Though it appears to be another spirited situation, viewers were quick to point something out. Was I the only one that saw someone actually standing in front of the tomb? Okay, but you can literally see a real human standing in the graveyard at the beginning, lol. For context, about 10 seconds in the video, there is a person in a white shirt standing at one of the tombstones. But it seems those people didn't see the caption of the video. Wait until the end. Wildest thing I've ever caught on the screen. But the fun wasn't over yet.
There are so many people showing up on the screen. I swear to God.
Still, commenters weren't convinced, theorizing Robbie's friend was standing outside the car, causing the sensors to detect her. Robbie cleared the speculation, claiming, "It was my cousin and her friend. We let them out to look for a specific grave, but the rest was wild." Another viewer supported Robbie, writing, "You can hear the passenger say, 'That's the two of them for sure.' There's no explanation for the bowling league that showed up though." And if we rewind back to 38 seconds in the video, we do hear a passenger in the car saying,
Alright, that's the two of them for sure. Something keeps popping up over here though. Something's with Madison.
What about the crowd the viewer mentioned? At 60 seconds in the video, there is indeed a crowd of figures that appear and disappear on screen. Those who did stay for the whole video were finding humor in the situation, albeit still quite shaken. I would have reversed all the way home. I'm sorry, if door open wasn't the last straw. Well, you just became the first Uber for the paranormal. Lucky your Tesla just didn't power off from all that energy. And another made an eerie observation. Seemed like they were drawn to the car at a much faster rate as your reactions got more intense. Drawn to fear? A humorous stitched repost from TikToker Latinos Against Spooky thought Robbie and his cousin went too far and recommended that they take the car to a chop shop and cover every part in Vicks to get rid of any bad presents.
Hola, buenas tardes. There's very little things that you could have added to this to make it worse. I mean, you might as well have had a Ouija board with you and you should have sacrificed a chiva in the middle of the road, a goat, pero, you know.
And this isn't the first time Tesla vehicles have alerted their drivers to the presence of someone who wasn't truly there. Back in 2020, Redditor Microalgae posted a GIF to the Tesla Motors subreddit, showing the shocking phenomenon. Their display screen showed at least 4 figures walking in front of the vehicle. But when the camera pans up from the screen to the darkened landscape outside, there is no one to be seen. And even then, commenters shared similar experiences. Take Zeke215, who said, "One time I went outside late at night to check on an update on the car. In the visualization, I see it showing a person standing still right behind the car. I freaked out and took a quick look behind me, but no one was there. Cursed Elon a couple times that night." And Robin Sherbatsky X, who shared, "My car has recorded nothing before, and it was kind of spooky. I parked my car at my mother's house on the driveway overnight. The front faced the court street, with the rear facing the garage. Next morning, I hop in my car and notice 5 Sentry recordings. All were from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. I viewed each red dot indicators in the recordings and saw nothing. I saw the flash of my car indicating it started recording, and that's it. I didn't see any animals moving in front of the car or anyone near my car. I checked all angles multiple times. I have no idea what Sentry was looking at. And this spooky occurrence isn't just happening at night. For those who couldn't grasp the spirited possibilities of the nighttime cemetery sightings.
Ghosts?
Holy crap.
Well, these videos recorded in graveyards during the light of day are also enough to send chills. Like this one with 23 million views. And this one with 8 million views. And then there's this one from TikToker Sina, who captioned his video, "R.I.P. my sleep forever." And commenters had thoughts. It's the flowers. It's the flowers. It's the flowers. Please let it be the flowers. This exactly why I don't buy a Tesla, not because I am poor. So you're telling me my grandparents know how long it's been since I came to see them? Then there were these unsettling comments. My toddler runs around the cemetery saying, "Hi, hello." No one is there. Are they disappearing as you get closer to them because they are hopping in the car? Hitchhiking ghosts. At 9 seconds in the video, we can see one figure on the left and 2 figures on the right of Sina's vehicle. As he drives closer, all 3 figures disappear one at a time. Sina even asked whether viewers wanted to see him try it at night, which garnered a resounding yes. So that's just what they did 4 days later. In a viral post with nearly 5 million views, Sina captioned the video with a warning, disclaimer, "Do not try this alone." And TikTok even added a note stating, "Participating in this activity could result in you or others getting hurt." Things seem pretty innocent at first.
I'm here now. It's nighttime, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of scared.
With no sign of any human figures showing up on the car's screen.
I'm still not seeing anything so far. I'm about to leave.
And it's just after saying that they'll take the next exit when things take a turn.
What the Yo, saw that. Yo, saw that. Nobody's around. Nobody's here. There's just a flower right there. Okay, I'm gonna... Yo, see that? Nobody's here.
But it's when the figures began approaching the vehicle that spiked both Sina and viewers' adrenaline.
Oh my god! That's it. I'm getting out of here.
Despite the heart-racing end to the clip, viewers still managed to find humor in the situation. The ghost. "I'ma collect this insurance money real quick." "Excuse me, sir. Don't leave. I just want to speak to you about the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ." "They're just trying to talk to you about your car's extended warranty." Ghosts to find ghosts. Screams at them when they come out. To which Sina responded, "I know. I did this to myself." Even with this unsettling outcome, Sina still decided to put himself in the position a third time, just not during the dark again.
Yo, what the hell is that? Is this guy riding a bike? You see that? You see that right there? God damn, I didn't know they got bikes in heaven. That's pretty cool. Yo, what the hell? What the? This is why I haven't even done a video in 2 months. All right, I'm out of here. Bye.
YouTubers even got in on the Tesla ghost hunting action, including FaZe Rug.
So we wanted to test that theory, but instead of going to a cemetery because we thought that was disrespectful, we're actually going to go to this haunted road that we found near my house.
A road that allegedly has a myth about lost souls wandering its path. He then had his friend walk alongside the car in order to get an example of what they're looking out for.
Oh, there she is. So if we see that and no one's on the road, that means some scary stuff is happening.
Oh.
Okay, so it detected like a cone, a little pole. It literally detects everything.
During the actual ghost hunt, everyone was inside the car. Yet FaZe's Tesla still detected a figure.
Stop, I'm scared.
This is actually so... Oh my god, something popped up for a second. Something popped up for a second.
And they weren't buying the idea that it was simply a tech malfunction.
No way. Like, how could that possibly be a glitch, you know?
Yeah,
I don't think that's a glitch.
This next figure was the last straw for the friends.
There's cones.
Wait.
I'm actually going home. I'm going home. The vlog ends here.
YouTuber Dre's World, who posts videos exploring haunted, abandoned, and historic places, also got in on the experiment, joining with 2 fellow paranormal aficionado friends in their Tesla. Together, they tried in 2 different cemeteries to be met with these elusive figures. Other than brief sightings, they weren't coming across the same haunting figures as other social media posts had seen.
Well, something's not quite working right with this today. There was an update recently, so that's probably what it is. Previously, it was very sensitive.
And a glitch on the monitor fueled their suspicions of blame on the newly less sensitive sensors.
Oh, I'm a truck now. Oh my!
Is it saying I'm as big as a semi?
It wasn't until the second location that they were met with, in their eyes, a spirit responding to their requests.
If you're a ghost, can you move? Because remember we told it to say so. You can move.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for your cooperation. Feel free to move some more.
Oh my gosh.
Though the trio's thoughts on what they really saw were divided in the end.
So, do you think that there were actually like apparitions that we saw?
Yes.
Dre pointed the possibilities towards the sensors picking up graves or mausoleums.
I guess we may never know, friends, but today was fun.
Heather's World also shared videos of graveyard ghost hunting in her Tesla, amongst the hundreds of videos featuring her cat. In this case, making some rather rare sightings, including figures of children and animals.
Come on, puppy. Hi, baby. Come on. Look, he's coming. Look at that. Did you see that? It looks like a little kid. Oops.
Even making some eerie connections.
What is that?
So we're near the Confederate soldier area, and a lot of Confederate soldiers rode horses.
Oh, there you are.
Wow, look at that little dog. They're walking, they're turning. And there's a statue of a horse right here. A horse and a dog. Right where we saw the horse and the dog with the two people.
But it gets weirder. It wasn't just graveyards or spooky roads where this has been happening. Take a look at this TikTok video from August 2021, where the car is merely parked in a parking lot.
What is a Tesla seeing that I don't see? There's nobody. Absolutely nobody. See? Is that a ghost?
And that wasn't the last time the Tesla feature would scare this TikToker, because a mere 4 months later, it happened again.
It happened again. Getting haunted in my Tesla by a ghost. There's nobody. Absolutely fucking nobody. But there's a ghost. But look, no fucking body. How do you explain that? How?
Another TikToker named Mac also shared an odd video of a figure seeming to follow their car in broad daylight in the middle of moving traffic. And several others have reported spooky sightings a little too close to home.
What would you do if you got home and saw this? Is it possible the Tesla sees the dark side? OMG. It's looking at me. There's nobody there.
So I'm having a little problem. Apparently there's a semi-truck in front of me and also a person, but I don't see anyone. So is there just a ghost or what? Help.
And though those are enough to have you questioning the spirit world, things get even more creepy in this viral video by Gino Foster that's reached over 3 million views. In it, the car's screen shows an image of a human figure on a street corner that had a memorial for someone who had passed away.
That's the bike. Yeah, there's a bike on it. There's nobody there.
Here you go. Like drive.
Yo, that's creepy. What?
The clip shows that, even though the Tesla sensors are picking up a figure in the area, there is no one visibly standing there. The figure even appears to be on a bike before switching back to standing. Gino captioned the post, did Tesla have a new spirit sensor update? And of course, the video caught people's attention. This is mind-blowing. And again, the Tesla is the new Ghostbusters machine. First the cemetery, now this. Elon Musk made a high-tech car and said, but wait, there's more. Oh heck no. No technology for me. I'll pass out while driving. But oh well, Tesla can autopilot me back home. Many commenters agreed with the notion that the sensor was picking up the spirit of the person who had passed away and shared their sympathies. Truly sad. He was not ready to leave his physical life. I hope he finds the light so he can rest in eternal peace. Someone doesn't know they passed. This sad. They're stuck in between dimensions. Lights white candles tell them they're deceased. But others thought the sensor wasn't picking up a spirit at all, but an actual human that was supposedly standing across the street. It's the guy by the white car. To which Gino clarified, there was no one outside. The car can't sense across the street that far. We drove past in multiple angles, and it'll still show up. But what's a claim without the proof? Well, Gino got right to it, sharing proof from a different angle.
It's not here, it's over there.
Bro.
There we go.
Bro.
Oh no. It showed somebody.
Gino further explained in the caption, Tesla isn't able to detect things that far across the street. There was no one outside. And Gino wasn't the only one to share something like this on social media. Redditor 84Schooner outlined a similar story to Paranormal, a space dedicated to all things paranormal, in a post titled, "Teslas Double as Ghost Hunting Equipment?" describing a time they were traveling in a friend's Tesla when something alarming happened. "We were driving through an intersection, where sadly a few years back a pedestrian was struck and passed. There is still a small memorial including pictures and flowers at the corner where the accident happened. We were passing through the intersection when the car alarmed and braked and showed us a person in front of the car on the touchscreen where the warnings appear. The only thing was, there was no real reason for the vehicle to react this way. There was no one crossing in the intersection." Acknowledging that there was likely a rational explanation behind the experience, they couldn't ignore one thing: the haunting location. There are probably lots of reasons the car might mistake a movement or something else for a person, but I found it strange that it happened in the same intersection as the accident. But one commenter didn't seem to agree, racking it up to a coincidence and blaming it on the software. It's certainly not anything compelling enough to call it proof of anything. To which original poster 84Schooner replied, "I know, just an odd coincidence that it happened at that specific intersection. Enough to make you say, Anyway, but could this really just be a simple software glitch? Well, according to the many commenters on social media, there could be any number of explanations. From actual nearby humans, it's the guy by the white car, to flowers and headstones, it's a bunch of flowers it's picking up. Seriously, ghosts don't exist. To the much more likely to blame, technology. As far as I'm aware, the Tesla model might be picking up the body form of the people most recently deceased. Shows how powerful the sensors are. In fact, one moderator on the Ghost subreddit offered a theory. Car sensors are known to confuse a number of things as false positives and may show them as humans. In America, where people can drive around cemeteries and drive slowly around an area that has a lot of different sized objects in different places and that reflect differently, it is likely to show some false positives. So no, not ghosts. If you could see a 3D map of what it sees, then it would probably be a lot more obvious to a person than a computer that tried to make sure you aren't trying to run a little child over, but has no idea what a child really looks like. Just a set of numbers it tries to calculate over. Megan Alyssa, a psychic medium on TikTok, didn't seem to agree with the ghost theory either.
Now my question always is what is that monitoring system actually picking up on? Is it just shapes that makes it think there's a person there? Spirits are not confined to a cemetery. That's not where they reside. Do I think there's a bunch of spirits walking around a cemetery? Not likely.
And though the experiments proved rather chilling, experts say there is no real cause for concern. As we all know, Teslas are the latest in advanced driving technology. And according to Tesla's Model S owner's manual, the vehicle has a range of 6 cameras and sensors that actively monitor the surrounding area. Newer versions of Teslas are equipped with even more, about 8 cameras and 12 sensors. So, what does this mean for those spooky figures appearing? An article by IFL Science offered a theory. It's perfectly possible that the 8 cameras or 12 ultrasonic sensors were merely faulty, causing the problem. Or the sensors are okay, meaning that the software is dealing with something it has detected in an unusual way. Adding that, the glitches are false positives, or detections of hazards that aren't there. So, it seems those skeptical viewers were onto something with their suggestion of gravestones and flowers being the likely culprit. In fact, even when TikToker Ani C recently took her Tesla to a Buddhist temple's crematorium in Thailand and documented herself experiencing the same human figures showing up on her dashboard while there were no people in the area.
เดินตามรถเลยอ่ะ
Dr. Jasana Denduangboripont, a lecturer with Chulalongkorn University in Thailand's Faculty of Science, had a warning and advice for her to immediately get her car's software updated at Tesla Thailand before the car becomes dangerous for pedestrians and motorists alike. What did Dr. Jasada mean by dangerous? Remember those cameras around the car? Well, one of the purposes of these cameras is for high-precision electronically assisted braking and steering systems, Meaning, if you're driving and the Tesla senses that a person is walking in front of you, whether there or not, it can possibly enact the brake to avoid hitting someone, which could actually cause a collision. False positives are really dangerous. A car that's slamming on the brakes unexpectedly is likely to get into wrecks, said the founder of a self-driving shuttle company, Ed Olson. So, if you're experiencing anything out of the ordinary on your Tesla's monitor, consider visiting your nearest Tesla location for an update. But staying safe doesn't just come down to keeping your car's tech up to date. This ghost hunting trend is also putting drivers in the position of distracted driving. If you join this trend, you may want to bring a friend to do the hunting and filming while you focus on safely driving. Even if you are just cruising around a seemingly empty graveyard, you never know who might be around the next corner. So, what do you think? Is it as simple as a technical mishap within the vehicle, or something much deeper, a glimpse into the spirit world? Let us know in the comments below.